Have you ever wondered how one man can simultaneously build rockets, develop electric cars, create a global internet network, and even attempt to connect the human brain to computers? Elon Musk, often called the man from the future, isn't just dreaming about these things, he's turning them into reality, step by step. Many see Elon as just a daring entrepreneur, but the truth is far greater. He's a scientist at heart, a physicist in mindset, and a real-world architect of advanced technology. From SpaceX and Tesla to Neuralink and Starlink, every one of Elon's ventures begins with a scientific question and ends with a technological revolution. In today's video, we'll explore the mindset behind Elon Musk's every move, how he teaches himself to master entire industries, and why his way of seeing the world might be the key to transforming your own future. If you're passionate about technology, curious about innovative thinking, or simply want to understand the mind of the man shaping the 21st century, watch this video until the very end. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss any inspiring content. How Elon Musk views the world. Through the lens of a futuristic scientist. From a young age, Elon Musk displayed a mind that saw differently. Like many children, he was once afraid of the dark, but instead of running from it, he analyzed it. He realized that darkness is simply the absence of photons in the visible wavelength. With the logic of a future physicist, he concluded, there's no reason to fear something that is merely a lack of photons. This was Elon's first step in approaching the world, decoding everything through science, from its surface down to its core. That mindset still guides him today, as he leads breakthroughs in AI, renewable energy, and space technology. When speaking about education, Elon Musk boldly declares, learning is essentially downloading data and algorithms into the brain, yet schools today are outdated and inefficient. That's why he founded Ad Astra, an experimental school for his children, and a select group of others, focusing on critical thinking and real-world problem-solving. On the Joe Rogan podcast, Musk talked about his son, XAE12, comparing the child's development to the AI neural networks his team is building at XAI. He noted a striking parallel between how a child absorbs the world and how an AI learns from input data, fast, directly, and often beyond expectation. When asked about happiness, Elon didn't mention money or success. Instead, he shared a profound yet simple equation. Happiness equals reality minus expectations. This mindset keeps him grounded, even in the face of chaos or failure. Regarding the speed of human-tech interaction, Elon often compares the human brain to an operating system with low bandwidth. While machines exchange information at trillions of bits per second, humans still transmit data using the thumb at just 10 to 100 bits per second. This inspired the creation of Neuralink, a high-speed brain-machine interface designed to help humanity keep up with the AI era. Perhaps that's also why Elon enjoys memes, compact images carrying dense information that spreads rapidly. He once tweeted, "Who controls the memes, controls the universe." It may sound like a joke, but it reflects his belief in the power of compressed information in the digital age. In the end, Elon Musk offers one of his most valuable pieces of advice. Always question yourself and keep improving. He calls this a feedback loop, a cycle of continuous refinement, because not everyone will tell you what you need to hear. Sometimes, you must be your own toughest critic to truly grow. This is how Elon Musk, the scientist, entrepreneur, and architect of the future, sees the world. And day by day, he continues to turn bold ideas into reality. Elon Musk and the self-learning formula. Behind his technological empire, Elon Musk is not just a great entrepreneur, he is an exceptional self-learner. the secret to his ability to master complex fields like aerospace, artificial intelligence, electric vehicles, and renewable energy lies in two powerful yet simple strategies: devouring books and surrounding himself with brilliant minds. From a young age, Elon Musk was a true bookworm. He would read for up to 10 hours a day, claiming he was raised by books. He even read 2 entire encyclopedias, giving him a broad understanding of how different areas of knowledge are interconnected. Despite holding dual degrees in physics and economics, Elon has never confined himself to traditional education. He briefly enrolled in a PhD program at Stanford in materials science and physics, only to drop out after just 2 days. Why? He believed he could make a greater impact outside the classroom, and he did just that, building companies like Zip2, PayPal, Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and more recently, xAI, an ambitious project aimed at reshaping the landscape of artificial intelligence. Elon first encountered a computer at the age of 10. His first machine came with a workbook that taught the programming language BASIC, which was designed to take 6 months to complete. Elon powered through the entire course in just 3 days, without sleeping. When he launched X.com, the precursor to PayPal, Elon had no background in banking, so he bought a book on the banking industry, studied it, and gained the knowledge he needed. With SpaceX, he dove into Soviet rocket manuals, borrowed books like Rocket Propulsion Elements and the Fundamentals of Astrodynamics, and studied for months, building the foundation for a private space company that would go on to rival NASA. What's remarkable is how Elon only studies what he finds meaningful and useful. During his school years, he would barely pass subjects he deemed pointless, like Afrikaans, a compulsory language course in South Africa. He preferred to spend that time gaming, coding, or reading. But when it came to subjects like physics and programming, he excelled, always getting top marks. His learning philosophy is clear: focus only on what moves you forward. Here are some of Elon Musk's recommended books: The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, for expanding your imagination ignition, a deep dive into rocket fuel development; Benjamin Franklin, by Walter Isaacson, a biography of one of Elon's role models; Structures, or Why Things Don't Fall Down, a surprisingly fun read about structural engineering through everyday examples like bridges and eggshells. Another major influence was the sci-fi series Foundation by Isaac Asimov. Set in a future where humanity spans across galaxies, this series taught Elon a powerful lesson. We should work on things that prolong civilization and reduce the chance of a dark age. That belief is also what fuels his mission to colonize Mars, not for adventure, but to ensure human survival. Elon Musk has never stopped learning. Recently, he's dived deep into the realm of artificial general intelligence, AGI, and launched xAI as a direct competitor to OpenAI. For Elon, learning isn't just about gaining knowledge, it's about understanding the world deeply and then reshaping it according to a bold vision. And that's what has made him one of the most influential minds of the 21st century. How Elon Musk self-learned and mastered the space industry. Elon Musk is not just a tech genius, he is a lifelong learner with a uniquely hands-on approach. While he was raised in an environment full of books and often relied on them to expand his knowledge, he never confined himself to theory. Musk is the kind of person who dives into experimentation, embraces failure, and learns through doing. Today's kids can easily order rocket kits on Amazon to build and launch their own models. But growing up in South Africa, Elon didn't have that privilege. Without access to ready-made kits, he broke down the mechanics of rocket construction, studied each component, mixed his own chemical fuels, and eventually built his own homemade rockets. During his college years, Elon sold computer parts from his dorm room and offered PC assembly services. This not only helped him earn money, but also strengthened his programming and troubleshooting skills, laying the foundation for his future in tech. More importantly, it fostered a mindset of independent, proactive learning. The second method Elon uses to master new fields, and arguably an even more powerful one, is by surrounding himself with brilliant people. He's not afraid to relocate entirely just to be near the best minds in an industry. After selling PayPal, Elon didn't retire. He moved from Silicon Valley to Los Angeles, fully aware that LA was a major hub for the aerospace sector. NASA, the US Air Force, and pioneers like Howard Hughes had all done groundbreaking work there. For Musk, LA was the perfect launch pad for his next mission, conquering space. In this new environment, he began meeting with scientists, engineers, and industry veterans, many of whom would go on to coach and advise him directly in the early days of building SpaceX. One of his first strategic moves was joining the Mars Society, a non-profit focused on colonizing Mars. Elon wasn't content just reading about it. He got involved in real-world experiments, visited research stations in the Arctic, and met scientists actively working on NASA's Mars missions. Some of these experts later became his personal consultants. This combination of book knowledge and expert mentorship became Musk's signature formula for mastering new domains, a formula he later passed on to those around him. Take his cousins, for example. They spent 2 full years studying the solar industry, attending events, reading research reports, and interviewing professionals before launching Solar City, which was eventually acquired by Tesla. They followed Elon's playbook exactly: immerse deeply, learn broadly, and act boldly. As SpaceX grew, Elon continued to absorb knowledge from the engineers he hired. These employees were experts in specific areas of rocket design, and Elon made it his mission to understand everything they knew. One engineer once said, "Elon would quiz you until he had learned 90% of what you knew." That's how he evolved from a curious outsider into a true aerospace expert. Not just a CEO, but someone who could directly contribute to technical decisions at the highest level. And today, Musk doesn't just lead SpaceX. He's astounding the world with the success of Starship, the most powerful rocket system ever built, designed to carry humans to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. How Elon Musk hires talent. Everyone is an engineer at heart. Elon Musk doesn't just build the world's leading tech companies, he builds exceptional teams where each member is not only talented, but also deeply versatile. To work at Tesla or SpaceX, you need more than expertise in your specific field. You must understand the entire system, how everything works together, from engines and software to the tiniest bolt. Musk believes that everyone should think like a chief engineer. Only by understanding how the whole rocket or electric vehicle functions can you truly assess whether your ideas and innovations contribute to the greater good of the product. According to him, mistakes and design flaws often come from specialists who lack an understanding of the full system. Regardless of the role you're applying for, Musk prioritizes people who have hands-on experience building things, whether in their careers or personal lives. A perfect example is Gwynne Shotwell, the President and Chief Operating Officer of SpaceX, who handles daily operations so that Musk can spend up to 80% of his time focused on engineering, design, and innovation, not media or business meetings. Elon has repeatedly emphasized that the path to the CEO's office should come through engineering and design, not finance or marketing. Even the CFOs in his companies typically have technical backgrounds. At Tesla, the current CFO holds degrees not only in economics, but also in mechanical engineering and applied mechanics, a rare but powerful combination in the high-tech world. Even his investors are technically fluent. One of Tesla's earliest investors, Valor Equity, didn't just provide funding. They sent in experts like Tim Watkins, an electrical engineer and industrial robotics specialist, to help streamline the production of the first roadster. What's more, Elon is especially drawn to people who are self-taught and self-driven, those who don't wait for credentials but actively solve problems. In 2011, SpaceX hired Garrett Reisman, a former NASA astronaut, as a senior engineer. Today, Musk continues to seek out individuals who can learn independently, think critically, and contribute to bold projects like Neuralink and Starship. To Elon Musk, each person isn't just a cog in a machine, they are shapers of the future. And the one non-negotiable requirement? Everyone must be an engineer, at least in mindset. How Elon Musk teaches himself physics. If you want to understand and predict the future, learn how to think like a physicist. This is the advice Elon Musk gives to anyone searching for career direction or trying to decide what to study. Elon explains that he tries to use the tools of physics as much as possible, because physics provides a highly effective framework for thinking. Let's explore the core physics principle that shapes Elon Musk's thought process. Earlier, we saw how Elon broke down his childhood fear of the dark into its most basic elements, and this same method of thinking was applied when building Tesla's battery packs and launching SpaceX. This method is called reasoning from first principles. The idea is not to follow trends, for example, fearing the dark simply because others say there are monsters, but instead to break everything down to fundamental truths. Darkness is simply the absence of photons. When he set out to build his own rocket company, the common belief was that rockets are just expensive and always will be. But reasoning from first principles, Elon asked, "What is a rocket made of?" The answer: aerospace-grade aluminum, titanium, a bit of copper, and carbon fiber. It's hard to get more basic than that. After breaking a rocket down into raw materials, Elon asked, "How much do these materials cost on the commodity market?" Surprisingly, the total came out to only 2% of the typical price of a rocket, including fuel. The real reason rockets are so expensive is because too many companies are involved, each adding their own markup. Some companies sell to other suppliers, creating layers of cost. Analyzing problems this way, from first principles, takes effort and deep understanding, but the results are far more powerful because you can create knowledge and solutions from scratch. SpaceX became a new kind of rocket company by manufacturing almost everything in-house rather than relying on third-party suppliers. Elon emphasizes that you must be willing to admit you might be wrong, and the goal is to reduce error over time. Try to predict the future, then adjust based on past mistakes. Elon once believed that the Boring Company might not succeed. He said they'd try digging a tunnel. Maybe it would work, maybe not. But through trial, error, and constant iteration, they found a way. Now, the first autonomous tunnel system beneath Las Vegas is nearly complete. Elon says the hardest part is figuring out the right question to ask. Once you have the right question, the answer will often emerge. One great book for learning the fundamentals of physics thinking is 6 Easy Pieces by Richard Feynman. In the first chapter, Feynman explains that what we learn today may later need to be discarded or refined, because science is about testing every piece of knowledge. Imagination plays a vital role in forming ideas and theories that we can later test. This is clearly seen in SpaceX's public test flights. They continuously experiment, fail, improve, and try again to drive innovation in the space industry. Elon Musk believes that today, too many smart people work in finance, law, or internet companies, while we desperately need more people building real things and transforming manufacturing. Too many brilliant minds are optimizing ads for clicks, while industries like electric cars, rockets, and even everyday products still wait for a revolution. The old ways need to be deconstructed down to the core, rebuilt with the mindset of a physicist, and reshaped with the experimental thinking of an engineer. Elon Musk is not just an entrepreneur, he's a symbol of bold thinking and limitless action. From teaching himself physics and space science to the way he hires and leads world-changing tech companies, everything he does reflects a mind that dares to defy norms, thinks from first principles, and builds the future with his own hands. If you feel inspired by Elon Musk's way of thinking and doing, drop a comment below saying, "I think like a scientist," to affirm your belief in the power of intelligence and innovation. Don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs a dose of inspiration, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another story about the minds that are shaping our world. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, keep learning, and never stop questioning how the world works, because the future belongs to those who dare to think differently.